TSBDE Rule 108.6 Report of patient death or injury requiring hospitalization. In this video, we will discuss and understand how to legally and properly report to the TSBDE a patient's death or a patient's injury that requires hospitalization pursuant to the regulatory requirements of TSBDE Rule 108.6, as well as the specific concerns to address and be aware of in the process. Hello, I am Attorney Boyd Shepard. I am a lawyer in Houston, Texas. I provide legal services, representation, and counsel for Texas dentists and hygienists. Welcome. Thank you for watching the LegalDental.com YouTube channel. Please remember to click the red subscribe button just below, and please also click the notification bell to receive notifications when new LegalDental.com videos are uploaded. To learn how you can earn 1 free hour of State Board approved continuing education credit in the area of risk management from watching this video, please go to LegalDental.com or click the link in the description below. Reporting a patient's death or injury requiring hospitalization. Legal compliance with TSBDE Rule 108.6. In this video, we will discuss and understand how to legally and properly report to the TSBDE a patient's death or a patient's injury that requires hospitalization pursuant to the regulatory requirements of TSBDE Rule 108.6. In order to ensure compliance with the Texas State Board of Dental Examiners Rule 108.6 with respect to the legal requirements for the reporting of a patient death or reporting of an injury requiring hospitalization. There are many specific items that must be completed in all dental records, as well as several legal issues to be aware of, including 1. The requirements of TSBDE Rule 108.6. 2. The interpretation of becomes aware or reasonably should have become aware. 3. The interpretation of inpatient admission to a hospital. 4. What will occur next after the report to the board. The specific concerns to address and be aware of for this rule are as follows. First, knowing the exact requirements of Board Rule 108.6. A dentist must submit a written report to the TSBDE as provided below. 1. The death of a dental patient which may have occurred as a consequence of the receipt of dental services from the reporting dentist must be reported within 72 hours of the death, or such time as the dentist becomes aware or reasonably should have become aware of the death. Legal and/or board interpretation. If a patient dies and the cause may be a consequence of the receipt of dental services, the death must be reported within 72 hours of the death of the patient or within the time the dentist became aware or reasonably should have become aware of the death. 2. The hospitalization of a dental patient as a possible consequence of receiving dental services from the reporting dentist must be reported within 30 days of the hospitalization or such time as the dentist becomes aware of or reasonably should have become aware of the hospitalization. For purposes of this section, hospitalization shall be defined as an examination at a hospital or emergency medical facility that results in an inpatient admission for the purposes of treatment and/or monitoring. Legal and/or board interpretation. If a patient is hospitalized and the cause is a possible consequence of the receipt of dental services, the hospitalization must be reported within 30 days of the hospitalization of the patient or within the time the dentist became aware or reasonably should have become aware of the hospitalization. 3. In the evaluation of sedation, anesthesia, morbidity, or mortality, the TSBDE shall consider the standard of care necessary to be that applicable to the patient's state of consciousness during the procedure. Legal and/or board interpretation. In the evaluation of sedation, anesthesia, morbidity, or mortality, the TSBDE shall consider the standard of care necessary to be that applicable to the patient's state of consciousness during the procedure. Second, the interpretation of becomes aware or reasonably should have become aware means from the time that the death or hospitalization is learned of. If not known within the time stated in the rule, then within a reasonable time thereafter, based on the circumstances of each case. Third, inpatient admission to a hospital means an admission for an overnight stay in the hospital. If there is no admission, then the report to the board is not necessary. Fourth, what will occur next after the report to the board? The board will review the records and then will notify you if they need additional information. They will either dismiss the case or there may be a notice for a settlement conference in the event that the records demonstrate violations of either record keeping or the standard of care for treatment or both. A note about the relationship of Rule 108.7 to Rule 108.6. TSBDE Rule Section 108. 6 is within the standard of care. Therefore, if you violate the reporting requirements of TSBDE Rule 108.6, you have also violated the standard of care under TSBDE Rule 108.7. The best practice is to make sure each dental office team member fully understands the requirements for compliance with both TSBDE Rule 108.7 and TSBDE Rule 108.6. This is a sample of a letter to the TSBDE to report the death or hospitalization of a patient. And this is the actual form available on the TSBDE website for reporting the death or hospitalization of a patient under TSBDE Rule 108.6. Use the link in the video description below to access both of these forms. I hope that you found this video to be helpful and educational. If you have any questions about this content, please comment below or feel free to contact me, Attorney Boyd Shepard, direct by email. And please check out the LegalDental.com website for more information, online courses, resources, and guides for legal and business issues that arise in dental practice. If you need assistance with any legal matter pertaining to the practice of dentistry and your dental license, there are 4 ways that I can assist you. First, subscribe to the LegalDental.com Law Library to gain access to numerous online courses, resources, and guides for legal and business issues that arise in dental practice. Second, subscribe to the LegalDental.com YouTube channel and hit the notification bell to make sure you are notified of all future videos that I produce. Third, click the link below for the More Details page and learn how you can gain access to my free course, How to Make Your Dental Records Complaint-Proof. And fourth, go to LegalDental.com to schedule an appointment for a consultation with me, Attorney Boyd Shepard. Use the promo code LegalDental to reduce the cost of your consultation by 50%. And don't forget, to learn how you can earn 1 free hour of state board approved continuing education credit in the area of risk management from watching this video, click the link in the description below. Thank you again for watching.